Wouldn't be Ryan the Great, and today we are talking some more MLB baseball, guys. And Yamamoto, I think I finally said his name right, has signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and this is just truly unfair. Dodgers spending over $1 billion on two players this offseason, obviously Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time. Let's just get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you guys subscribe. With your post notifications on, go subscribe to my brother Live the Great vlog. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cog Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on the video and let's roll that intro. Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today, oh hell yeah! Well, it's not that hard to understand if you know anything about football. Touchdown! A touchdown! Philly! And the Phillies walk it off! Alright, let's get right in the video. So starting off, what does this mean for Yoshinobu Yamamoto? Well, first thing, the Dodgers did sign him to a 12-year, $325 million contract. That is just an unholy amount of money for a man who is just coming to America. But he definitely deserves it. He is, coming right from Japan. He's already being paid like one of the top players in the MLB. Obviously, he's going to be with Shohei Ohtani, who can relate to him. Ohtani also came from Japan, probably someone that knows him as well and knows the Japanese language, stuff like that. So that is good to see for Yamamoto. I'm sure that is one of the reasons why he did end up going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. He definitely deserves the money. I think he's got one of the best curveballs on the planet right now. When you look at some of his highlights, that is his specialty pitch. He can strike out a lot of guys with that curveball. Gets a lot of money right off the bat, and he gets a chance to compete for a World Series. Definitely the best move for him. Obviously, I don't think the Yankees were going to offer him more than the Dodgers, because the Dodgers are willing to pay more than Steinbrenner is, and I honestly think that the Dodger, Magic Johnson and company, they're the new Steinbrenners, because, geez Louise, they are willing to pay so much money for a World Series championship, and they should be dominant for years to come. But speaking of the Dodgers, what does this mean for their team? Well, the rich get richer. This is a truly unfair one, as one of the most stacked free agent classes we have seen in recent memory. We still have a lot of players left to go. We're obviously going to have a video future down the line talking about all the players and reaction to where they are signing. But obviously we talk about the bigger players and where they sign. But anyway, moving on. One of the most stacked free agent classes we've seen in recent memory. The Dodgers get arguably the top two guys in this free agent class. You can make the argument that some guys are better than Yamamoto, this, that, and the other. I'm just going to say, just for the sake of this video, that these guys are the two top free agents in the free agent class this season. And now, if it wasn't definite before, it is definite now. The Los Angeles Dodgers have to go win a World Series. I was talking about, when I made my Shohei Ohtani video, that the fact that the Los Angeles Dodgers did not really have the pitching personnel that they used to go win a World Series championship. Well, now the fact that they do have Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Shohei Ohtani, guys that can go deep in the game, so you won't have to rely so much on your bullpen. That is questionable at the current moment in time. We don't know what's going to happen with them. These guys can go long distances. They have a lot of guys that can go long distance. You have a lot of guys, once again, that can go long distance, not just your superstars. You have a lot of other guys, a lot of other starting pitchers that can go long distance. That sounds so repetitive, but it is true. You won't have to rely too much on your bullpen. Now the Dodgers, they don't really care, it seems like, about the tax bill. They're probably going to have the biggest tax hit or whatever in MLB history. Already $1 billion spent on just two players. Based on who they sign, it is going to be a lot of money that they're going to pay for the tax. And, I honestly think that the MLB should do it kind of like the NFL. You cannot go over that amount of money. That's the salary cap, or you get draft picks taken away. But honestly, draft picks really don't matter too much, in my opinion, to these guys, because you don't see draft picks being traded. You see a lot of prospects being traded. You can just trade for prospects for some players. It really draft picks really don't matter. So honestly, the MLB is in a kind of a tougher situation when it comes to the salary cap, but these guys really don't care. All they got, all the Dodgers and Yankees got to do is raise the prices on their TV networks that people pay to watch the games on, and then there you go. They make that money back pretty easily. But, now the fact that they have spent this money, they can't just go out in the NLDS. Magic Johnson wants a winner. The man's a 5-time champion. He definitely wants a winner when it comes to the Los Angeles Dodgers. And there's really nobody in the league on paper that can compete with this team. When you look at the hitting, when you look at the pitching, when you look at the firepower and the superstars on this team, there should be the overwhelming favorites. And the MLB has been pretty much been ruined by this. I don't even know if I'm going to watch baseball next year because this is honestly a disaster. But we will have to see what happens on the field. That was it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe. Put the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Linda Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Around the Kyle Great. Make sure you guys go find me on X at Around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go find me on TikTok at Around the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Around the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.